I'm back again, baby. I'm like the Rockets, 94, 95. I'm back to back with it. Big boss, K. Potter to the other Tatas boxing. So, who got more to prove in this fight? Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Let's talk about it. So, I'm finna get right into the meat potatoes. I ain't finna do no long drawn out like I normally do. We finna get right into it. And y'all let me know in the comment section who y'all believe who got more to prove in this fight. Me, I think it's Terence Crawford. You know, we know what Errol Spence has done. You know, I feel like Errol Spence at 147 pounds is the more accomplished fighter. He's fought the names, right? Now, he is fighting the allegedly pound-for-pound best fighter. Not on my list, but the allegedly best pound-for-pound fighter in boxing, right? And Terence Crawford. But I still think Terence Crawford got more to prove because of his resume, because of what he did last year, and slid out the back door on Errol Spence and them and went and fought David Avanesian. Like, you got to understand, like, I feel like he got more to prove. Now, granted, I think Errol Spence is the underdog going into this fight. You know what I mean? Because the world feels like Terence Crawford is just so superior and so much better, which I disagree with. I think Errol Spence is the better fighter, in my opinion. But, and you know, that's my opinion. I feel like Errol Spence is the better fighter out of both of them. But I feel like Terence Crawford got more to prove with his resume. You know, the type of fights he was fighting. You know, we could speculate and say he asked for the top fights. We can, you know, it is what it is. I mean, you got your former promoter sitting there saying something different, you know, and you ain't did nothing to, you know, rebuttal and say, hey, you lying, you know, it must be some truth to it. Because he ain't came out and said. The only people who are rebuttaling and saying Bob is lying is the Bud Buddies. So we got to call a spade, right? I ain't heard Terence Crawford say Bob I'm lying. I ain't heard Bernie, his sister, nobody, you know what I'm saying, oh, man, Bob lying. I ain't heard that. I heard the Bud Buddy say, man, Bob be lying. And I get it, man. Y'all want to sit there and, you know, make it seem like Terence Crawford's really asking for the fights. But, you know, I believe, man, if you really wanted that smoke, you wouldn't be fighting. You wouldn't have fought the competition you fought. That's just my opinion. But I feel like Terence Crawford got more to prove. You know what I'm saying? Him not signing that fight last year where Errol Spence kind of put a damp on his name. You know what I mean? Like, you got the Bud Buddies who still like, oh, no, he just, you know, making excuses. Ain't no excuse for that, bro. There was no excuse. I don't understand how you could sit there and make it. Look, I'm going to tell you something. I don't understand how people in life make excuses. I just don't believe in it. You know what I mean? Even if it's not your fault, like, at the end of the day, if it involves you, it's no excuse. You know what I mean? Own it. Hey, you know, it is what it is. You had people literally on this YouTube in the comment section, in videos, making excuses for Terence Crawford to make him seem like he didn't duck Errol Spence. And then they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about, oh, well, he been calling us for 6. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. The contract, that right there, he sent him a contract. He had it. He said he agreed to everything. He didn't sign it. Me personally, I feel like Terence Crawford got more to prove because of that situation. You know what I mean? Even before that, I still felt the same thing. I still felt like he had a lot to prove. I still felt like he has to show that although he's fought the C-level competition that he's fought, he has to show that he like that. You get what I mean? He got to show that. We'll see, man. Like I say, we'll see. If he's able to beat Errol Spence, he'll get full credit. Like I said, man, like, he'll get credit that he deserves. He deserves that credit if he's able to beat Errol Spence. That's just simple and plain. You know me, I call a spade on my channel. I don't show no favoritism. I speak the truth. If he's able to beat Errol Spence, he'll get 100% credit. But I feel like he got more to prove. I feel like it's more on his shoulders. It's more pressure on him than on Errol Spence. You know, Errol got 3 belts. Bud got 1. Bud got to beat this other dog that's in this other yard that killed other vicious dogs in his yard. See, Bud was the only vicious dog in his yard. He was killing all the little poodles. You know what I mean? The little poodles, chihuahuas. You know, he got some chihuahuas that talk because they've been a Vintage Jr. He smoked him. You know what I mean? He had a, you know, because you see, Bud like a, what, if I can, and I ain't saying like in a disrespectful way, but Bud in that yard where he a pit, right? Blue nose pit. And he mauling all, you know, the chihuahuas, poodles, and, you know, wiener dogs and all that. He mauling them. Then you got Errol Spence, who an Akita. You know what I mean? Those who know about Akitas, the Akita dogs, you got Errol Spence who an Akita. And he done ran through German Shepherds, Rottweilers, Pit Bulls. He running through all of them. And the only one left is this other pit bull, and that's Terrence Crawford. So, like I said, man, I feel like Bud got more to prove, man. It's easy to run through the competition you ran through and look invincible. Like I told y'all, Bud got that Canelo effect. And I ain't talking about star power. I'm talking about where he fight these low-level competition and he look invincible. Now, Canelo ain't been looking invincible lately. That's been looking like trash. But, I'm just saying, Canelo will fight C-level competition, get this, you know, superstar knockout, be standing on the ropes like this, just like Bud did in December. He fought that cab driver and sparked him. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is at the end of the day, he got more to prove. Now, it would be phenomenal if he's able to beat Errol Spence. If he beat Errol Spence, he'll get 100% credit. We won't even bring up his resume or nothing. We won't bring up, oh, man, hey. You know what I mean? Hey, man. This, that, and the third. You want to bring up his resume. You know what I mean? He'll get 100% credit. He'll be looked at as the, you know. I mean, not on my list, but he'll get more respect from me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I already know what Bud Crawford is as a fighter. He's a great fighter. But you got this other dude over here named Errol Spence who I don't know if you're going to be victorious against. That's just my opinion. But I could be wrong. Like I said, I was wrong about him signing the contract. He signed it. So he may get in there and spark Errol. Who knows? But we'll find out July 29th. Who got more to prove? Bud or Errol? Let me know. Boss gone.